Speakers with voice commands in your home who can answer your questions have become very popular in recent years. They can regulate your plugs, lights, or other smart home gadgets, which almost sounds like a futuristic vision from an old sci-fi movie. So stay tuned as we talk about which one is best for your smart home, Alexa or Google. But before we tune in, we would love it if you click the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the content, and tap the notification bell for more videos like this one. Voice assistants have gained popularity in recent years. It's not easy to choose whether you choose Google Assistant or Amazon Alexa as the digital assistant for your smart home hub. They are found from smartphones to the most suitable smart speakers and the coolest smart displays. So here we have the things you should know if you're having second thoughts when choosing one. So if you want a smart speaker, which one should you get? Which is better, Alexa or Google Home? Here are some of the things to know before making a decision. So what exactly are the things that these two can and cannot do, and what are their differences? The basic answer is that Google Home is a smart speaker powered by Google Assistant. However, Alexa is the smart virtual assistant powering Amazon's Echo smart speaker. Google Home and Alexa are used interchangeably to represent the respective smart speakers. Google Home is a smart hub that works well with other Google devices such as Nest thermostats, Nest cams, and Chromecast. This hub can carry on contextual discussions and respond to various instructions in a unified manner. Alexa is a piece of software developed by Amazon that is embedded into the Amazon Echo Hub. Alexa functions as a virtual assistant who can be taught new commands and is regularly upgraded to become more human-like. Alexa works best in homes with doorbells, Amazon Fire Stick and Ring cams, or a smart Ecobee thermostat. There are numerous variations between the devices, primarily in terms of capability. Still, they are both smart house hubs that link to smart gadgets in your home to make life a little easier. The names Alexa and Amazon Echo are frequently used interchangeably. There are various Echo models to pick from, each with its organization of features. Google Home also comes in multiple devices, not all of which are referred to as Google Home. Alexa versus Google Assistant. Voice identification. Security is essential for any virtual assistant. When given a hard-to-understand question, both Google and Alexa performed admirably, occasionally commanding a repeated or rephrased question, but typically responding quickly and to the best of their abilities. Of course, it may be extremely confusing if you have multiple people in your household. Each assistant approaches the subject uniquely. Both Google Home and Amazon Echo now support numerous voice profiles. This allows you to train the gadget to recognize your unique voice and provide a more personalized answer. Google Voice Match is the most advanced of these efforts, providing customizable calendars, flights, payments, photographs, and more. You can even install the media services you want for your smart home hub. However, sometimes it does have issues recognizing someone's voice and refusing to access information until you retrain your voice match. Meanwhile, Alexa presently only provides personalized messaging, calling, shopping, and limited options for media applications. Still, it does include a handy Guest Connect feature that allows you to connect to a friend's Echo device to gain access to your data. For example, if you're staying with them. Both Alexa and Google Assistant offer the same voice features. First, they both have a follow-up optional mode. They can still be active for a limited second after responding to a question. This also allows you to issue another command without having to utter the wake word again. This mode is disabled by default in both circumstances, since it can result in false positives. Secondly, both can recognize the command "and" in instructions and while making lists. So, you are able to command it to turn on and off lights in your home, office, or your apartment. You can also command to add bananas and milk to a shopping list and not get a single item labeled bananas and milk. Alexa versus Google Assistant. General knowledge. While these smart assistants are more competent with each other, Alexa maintains to push out Google in general knowledge. Alexa is taking first place mostly due to better answers to multiple inquiries. For example, it can give you information about when the season premiere of Westworld happened. However, when asked the same question, the Google Assistant wants to read an episode version. Surprisingly, while Alexa could finally answer questions regarding the all-time stolen base leader after a retry, the Google Assistant couldn't figure out this question, despite accurately answering it in their last duel. Though the Google Nest Hub could deliver the answer in a screen display, not reading it vocally, both Alexa and Google Assistant provided accurate replies. They both have comprehension, requiring slight rephrasing and rarely requiring you to ask more than once. Google Assistant's results were very similar to Alexa's. It provided strong, quick replies with context, occasionally with too many or too much specialized data. When you asked Google Assistant why the sky was blue, it launched a lecture about the diffuse sky radiation that would make any 5-year-old glaze over. Alexa versus Assistant. Podcasts and music. Any smart assistant should be able to perform well in the field of music. Both assistants integrate with their respective companies' music services, and in some cases provide the opportunity to link to third-party offers as well. Both assistants have improved their ability to identify and play podcasts since our previous comparison. Alexa now allows you to connect your Apple Podcasts account to the assistant the same way you would want to a music service. It provides better connectivity for iOS devices and Mac computers. At the same time, Google Podcasts appears to have improved on the assistant. Both assistants have some multi-room audio capabilities, such as creating groups of speakers via smartphone. Alexa and Google Assistant can also play music from some music services to speakers like Sonos. The Google Assistant can also cast to any speaker connected to a Chromecast. Furthermore, both Google Assistant and Alexa are included in a handful of the best smart speakers. In the end, Alexa wins due to significantly more integrations, including with a business as huge as Apple Music and Apple Podcasts, which remains the largest podcast directory available. Alexa versus Google Assistant. Entertainment. One of the best advantages of virtual assistants is integration with the entertainment equipment in your home. You can now use Alexa to operate your Fire TV Edition, Fire TV Stick, or Amazon Fire TV, such as hopping around in time, accessing apps, and pausing and playing your music. Google Assistant can also control playing on Chromecast-enabled devices, such as TVs with built-in Chromecast. However, it only provides a few services, and you must first link some of the apps via smartphone. Alexa and Google Assistant can operate other devices using a connected intermediate device, such as the Universal Remote Logitech Harmony Elite. Alexa versus Assistant. Ordering food, making reservations, and getting recipes. Neither of the assistants could put through a Chinese food order. At best, they supplied a list of nearby restaurants. At worst, Alexa attempted to order food packages from Amazon. At the very least, Google recognized the broad concept and can give you a list of nearby Chinese eateries. Making restaurant bookings using Alexa worked, although it was a long multi-step procedure via OpenTable. Google Assistant also routed requests to OpenTable. It was noticeably smoother, but it crashed at the end, and there was no explanation. Alexa versus Google Assistant for texts, video calls, and phone calls. Sometimes you want to chat with a real person instead of communicating with a robot. Both virtual assistants, fortunately, can set you a link in your contacts. You can use Alexa to text and send audio or call to any other Alexa user in your contacts with only those who have the same smartphone app. You may also call some numbers you have in your contacts. On the other hand, standard text messages will only work if you have the Alexa app on your Android phone. Once you've configured it, the call will appear to originate from your original phone number. You can make video calls to those using Echo Show or those with the Alexa app if you have an Echo Show. In addition, Alexa has an intercom feature that allows you to broadcast a message to all of your home's Echo devices. Amazon has also just added Skype support, including making audio calls, phone calls, and even video calls via the Echo Show. Google Assistant also allows you to make phone calls to individuals in your contacts. You must arrange it so that the calls appear to come from your Google Voice number, another phone number, or an unlisted number. However, you can't send text messages with Google Assistant unless you use IFTTT as a workaround. Unlike Alexa, Google Assistant can make international calls if linked to a credit-loaded Google Fi or Google Voice account. The Google Nest Hub Max supports Google Duo video calls. Despite Google's excellent performance in this area, Alexa's integration of the popular Skype service and intercom capability put her ahead. Both Alexa and Google Assistant are amazing voice assistants, but they shine in different ways. Suppose you're looking for a digital assistant to operate your smart home gadgets and automate your house. In that case, Alexa outperforms Google's speech offering. However, it's also important to try the devices you already own. Consider the music and video you subscribe to and how you want to use the voice assistant. Google may be more suitable, especially if you're using an Android smartphone. So what do you guys think about Google and Alexa? Did this help you choose your smart home assistant? Would you mind letting me know what you think in the comments down below? Before leaving, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button for notifications on future content like this one. I hope you liked the video, guys, and I hope to see you again next time.